Hi, I'm Counselor Fox. I am a family and trauma counselor and founder of Fox Adoption and Counseling LLC and the developer of Remm, which stands for Replacement Experience Memory Method, along with Army Specialist McLean, who we co-developed the military and first responder version of Remm. We did this to invite those with invisible injuries to come together for the purpose of healing stress, anxiety, and PTSD. So in this video, today we are going to talk about stigma. Stigma is incredibly real for military veterans and those that have been injured, especially the visible injuries. The stigma of getting help is very real for very many of us. A soldier may say to himself, if my family knew I had a mental problem, they would see me as weak. One study surveyed military members, and they were questioning their mental care and found the following results, which I think you'll find very interesting. 35% of sailors assume the worst, thinking I would be seen as weak. 36% of Marines say my unit leadership might treat me differently. 27% of Air Force pilots think it would harm my career. And 34% of soldiers say they will pass and say they feel great, which is another problem altogether. And 34% of Coast Guardsmen say members of my unit might have less confidence in me. So the mean number of all this comes down to 33%. So a third of all members of the 5 branches of the military, and I'm sure that number rolls over to both police, fire, EMTs, paramedics, other first responders. That third of people that say, if I tell somebody that I'm having nightmares and problems and thinking and cognitive issues and having trouble processing words like sometimes I do, because of my PTSD issues that I'm totally recovered from, and my MTBI issues, which I got from multiple concussions, which my bio goes into. And, the stigma thing. I've had 10 major surgeries, 3 back, 7 knee. I have titanium in me. I've been obviously on crutches for months at a time. I've been in a wheelchair for weeks at a time. The only way I was able to do Disneyland was in a wheelchair. And now I walk with a cane 80-85% of the time, just to keep my balance because my trunk is so weak from my back surgeries. And my knees, well, they could collapse at any time. So there's nothing more interesting to me in my position being a counselor, and sometimes, dressing up nicely, and sometimes just, wearing my shorts and a Hawaiian shirt. I'll be walking across an intersection or down a sidewalk and bam, I go down. Just down, okay? In front of everybody. There's no reason. I didn't trip on anything. My knee gives out or my back gives out. I'm down. Everybody's looking at me. Everybody sees me. Everybody sees me struggle. That's stigma, okay? But that's okay. I'm me. You're you. I have my issues. You have your issues. I'm not pleasant to look at sometimes during my struggles, just like you're not pleasant to look at sometimes in your struggles. That makes us real. That makes us human. That also makes us very vulnerable to what stigma feels like, okay? But once you have confidence, once you have acceptance of your situation, you don't care what anybody else sees or says because you're confident in your own knowledge of who you are, what you have, and how you're dealing with it. So that's what I can help instill to you. So, to learn more, join an SSG. Go to my website. It's remmworks.webs.com. You can always send me an email at remmworks42@gmail.com. Follow me on Twitter at remmworks or Facebook /remmworks. And as you can see, the sun is coming out today. Have a great day and God bless. Bye-bye.